Hello, it's Kylie Bertucci, Stamping Up Demonstrator in Australia, here with one of our YouTube lives. How are you all today? I can see you chatting to one another. So nice to see all of your beautiful comments, and hopefully if technology wants to play nice today, I can highlight some of your comments, which was a lot of fun last time. Bruno and I had a great time. There's Naomi. Hi, Naomi. How fun is that? So much fun highlighting you all. And then, yes, we're very glad you're feeling better, Anne-Marie. We've missed you on our channel. We've all been asking of you. Carrie was asking of you. It's so nice that you're all looking out for one another. Yeah, there's Carrie. Oh, so sweet, you two. Yes, we're all connected through this channel, which is always very nice that we have this beautiful community of crafters and fellow beautiful people. Hello, so nice to see you all. I love that. Hi, Kylie. That's actually how my name was going to be spelt, apparently. The Irish way. Yes. Hi, Rachel. Yes, no, long time no speak. Good to see you. So we've had an eventful morning. Hello, Patricia. Good to see you. Deborah, good morning to you as well. There you are. Hi, Deborah. And it's lovely to see you too, Marjorie. Thanks for coming along to our live today, because we had our unboxing this week. So it's been an epic week. We've been very busy. Yesterday we actually did some loveitchopit. Bruno and I organised chopping up all of our beautiful loveitchopit shares. So we've sent the first month out because crazy Bruno stayed up until 2 a.m. yesterday last night, making sure he sent them all out. So they are on their way to you lovely people. Yes, we're very excited about that. So interestingly enough here, Terry asked a very good question, that she would actually love a tutorial about chopping 12 by 12 paper. So I know that I am going to show you how to do this technique today, but I did actually want to show you how to chop some of the brand new paper because it's specifically perfect for loveitchopit. So I wanted to show you that paper. So we might do that first and then see how much time we have to show you the other technique. I may not finish the other card, but I will show you how to use the bleach. Sorry, I'm just straightening myself up there. How to use the bleach on your card, because it was a lot of fun doing that card. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. And that's using the new Polish Pink and the Polish Pink blends. So that went live on my blog last night, kyliebertucci.com. If you haven't been over there, go and say hello over there and see all of our beautiful cards that Bruno and I. Bruno's got a blog hop tonight, in fact. So let me show you, and I highly recommend, if you don't have them already, to go over and get our card template tutorial, because that will help you with chopping your paper, the different layers. But I will show you today exactly what sizes you can use. So I have my card templates here, and PS, definitely today I will be putting the loveitchopit PDFs up on our Shopify store for anyone in any country to go and download. So I'll put the link up now because it's definitely going to be up today as soon as I finish this video. What's the, I think it was loveitchopit PDFs. Yes. So that's where they're going to be put up, and that will be excellent for your inserts. So you can use just a clear mount case. Remember that clear mount cases come in a pack of 4. So if you order one, you're getting 4 cases, and then you can chop up your paper and put them into the case. And I've got these inserts that make them look very professional for each one of the different types of paper. So what I'm going to do is show you how to love and chop this, particularly the brand new paper, because it's so beautiful that it's going to be really hard to chop. The more beautiful the paper is, the harder it is to chop, right? We're like, but it's too pretty. I don't want to do it. It hurts my feelings. No, you got to tell yourself it hurts its feelings when you don't chop it. Paper was born to be chopped, and when it doesn't get chopped, it gets sad. It sits on the shelf getting sad, and then like feeling upset that its true value in life has not been fulfilled. So just think like that. Don't think, I'm hurting its feeling by chopping it. No, you're hurting its feelings by not chopping it. You've got to tell yourself that. Now, that was Jasper and Bella barking in the background. Oh, we've got another delivery. It has not stopped this morning. I've had delivery after delivery today. I think Bruno's been doing some online shopping. I love Louise. Love It Chop It and the layered templates was the best thing I've done to enhance my card making. And no wastage. I agree, Louise. I cannot believe how helpful, and you know, it's a fluke that I actually came up with the idea because the only reason why I came up with the card templates is because I needed some sort of translator for my tutorials, because I was sick of trying to figure out a way. And no, there's no new card templates, Anne-Marie. Should be up to date. I'm pretty sure it's up to about 21 layers. But yeah, just check with me if you're not sure. But yeah, it should be 21. And you love my tabletop. This is like a background print. My tabletop is just plain white. It's very boring. So I put a background, piece of background. I think it's called HD backgrounds or something like that. Thanks again for the Facebook message. You're welcome, Heather. Did you like that? Heather wrote a comment saying, oh my goodness, I'd be so excited if Kylie Bertucci messaged me. So I couldn't help myself. I had to message her. I was like, hi Heather. Good to see you. Yeah. So let's do some chopping. I want to show you this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous paper, which is my absolute all-time favorite in a long time, which is the Expressions in Ink paper. This is so pretty. It's going to be really hard to chop this gorgeous paper because it has this incredible like golds through it all. So I think when it's specialty, when it starts having gold through it, it becomes even harder to chop. But there's some really interesting pieces here, like this one here. And yes, that's the same one. But there's another one here that has the same sort of thing. Yes, another one here. And what's another one that has this sort of strip of... Yes, that one there. So it can be a little bit intimidating with something like this because you're like, how do I chop this to get the best potential for card making? This is not going to necessarily fit for those who are scrapbookers. This is definitely a card making chop. And I'll show you here. Where's the other one that I saw here? Yes. So the way that I look at this, there's two ways that we can chop this paper. And I'll show you with the same type of paper. Let's do same, and show you the two different ways. So we can either go landscape or we can go portrait with these cards, right? So what we're going to do is the way that it's facing, if we go like this, so if we chop like this, right, in half the way it's facing us, we're going to have portrait like this, right? So I'll show you this. So get your card template layers, and if you're a little bit nervous, just double check. Chop along with me if you like, because this is the size that you're going to do it. You're going to do a Poppy Parade layer. That's the layer I like to start at. You can always chop down from there. You can always make it smaller, or chop it in half, or make strips, whatever you want to do with that first cut. And the first cut is the deepest. So this is going to be for the metric peeps. This is for everyone except for Canada and the US, because you guys use different types of cardstock to us. Now, for those of you who are in the US and Canada, this is your size. And for those of you, there are a few people in Australia and in the UK who still use inches with their A4 paper. So this one is yours. So there's 3 different types of measurements. This is why it gets very confusing around the world, and this is why you need our card template tutorial so that you can see the difference when you actually use the correct measurements for your card sizes, for your card stock. But yes, that's Australia and the UK. Well, everywhere except for Canada and the US uses this. And depending on whether you use inches or metric, that's yours. And then if you see inches and they're from Canada or the US, don't use their inches. Don't use theirs, because it won't work with your paper if you have A4 cardstock. The sizes in the US and Canada are not going to work for you. So that's why things don't work out so well, because your measurements are wrong. So this is for Canada and the US. Capiche? This is why you need our card templates. It's a translator as well as a card template, as well as a real life sketch. It's like many things. It does a lot of things for you. It definitely works for its money. I work hard for the money. It really does. It works so hard for the money. So we're going to chop. The first chop that we're going to do, and I'll use my one here, is this one here. So the cool thing about chopping this is you can actually make this a landscape or portrait depending on which way you twist it. So it's actually really good. We don't have to stress too much with this, because let me show you. First cut is the deepest, but remember, you know it's the big one. So just be confident, be strong. Oh, Jessie, she loves her templates. Jessie was also one of those people that was unsure about the templates. She was like, I don't know if I'll use these. Bruno was the same. He was like, I don't know what you're coming up with now, Kylie Bertucci. We'll keep this strip, because, you know, there's always something. They don't hurt my brain. That's why I created them, because I was sick of my brain hurting. I was like, my brain's having to be used. I don't want to use my brain. Now the next cut is the smaller size. So have a look at your card template, whatever the smallest size is. That's the size you're going to chop it. So I know it's 10 centimeters for me here. So that's what I'm going to do, 10. I'm going to do it all the way along, so that one sheet of this beautiful, beautiful paper, you're going to get 6 card fronts. So we'll go like that. See, that's one half, and then here's our other half. Again, we'll do 10 centimeters, do it all the way. We'll do one whole sheet together. And then once you've got them all into your card fronts, then you can go for it. And you can do all sorts of things with this. Once you've got, and keep all of your little scraps, because that can go inside your cards. Nothing gets wasted. So these bits here, perfect for decoration inside your card. Absolutely nothing gets wasted. It's all going to be used up. And that's, I think, one of our biggest fears well, for me it was. That was my biggest fear, was that I was going to waste the paper or not utilize it as best as it could be used. So look at this, right? We can do two things. We could layer it like so. Oh, I love it layered like that. We can layer it like this. So it's really handy. We don't actually have to think too hard with this one, because it can be layered many different ways. So when you first look at this paper, you probably didn't see it necessarily in chopped down. And that's probably what can be a little bit intimidating, is you just look at that and go, how on earth am I going to cut this? And maybe some people trying to just use the middle rather than utilizing this beautiful white space that we can now stamp directly onto that. Stampin' Up and listening. Thank you, Stampin' Up. And we can stamp directly on this and have the most gorgeous, simple card that's done in a flash, because we can just stamp directly onto this paper. Love it! It's so good! Chop it! So we'll do the other one here, and then we might have a little play and see, because even this one here might be a bit intimidating. But again, just do the exact same thing that we've just done. You're going to cut it biggest size first, and then biggest side first. Just work out which side you want to chop away from. I'm going to do this side because this will be really good for inside the card, and it seems to be a little bit larger than the other side, so keep that piece, nothing will be wasted. And then this time I'll just join these together, because this trimmer, the Stampin' Up trimmer, does actually cut these together. So just line it up, make sure that's all straight, and then cut your smaller size. Just like that. And the more often that you do this, the easier it's going to get, and then you'll learn these measurements. You'll know these sizes without having to refer to your card templates at all. But you know that they're next to you, supporting you as you go, because we do get a bit scared. We're like, am I cutting it right? You can just double check, have a look at your card templates, they'll tell you. Keep your little pieces, and voila, look at that. And now, because of this space in the middle here, again, Stampin' Up have allowed us to have this beautiful space in the middle for a sentiment. We can just stamp directly onto this beautiful paper, and we have some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cards. Yes, I know. Vicky Allen, sir, I like what you said, Vicky. She said she didn't use the card templates until I spoke to you, Kylie, at our last on stage and in Sydney, and now I love them. Half the battle is just using them, because yeah, we kind of think, I love that. I was also confused at how you always knew the measurements by heart. Now I'm that person. Yeah, we have to get to the point where we're like, yeah, 10 centimeters by 14.4. I know that that's the Poppy Parade size. When you're using it over and over, then it just becomes easier. I love that one too, Charlotte. Now I know where you get those little strips from. Yeah, that's where I keep those. And we could even make a card eventually out of these strips, or use them inside. But you know, we've seen a lot of cards out there where they've actually used the strips all together as a combination, and they're gorgeous. They're so pretty done like that. So yeah, never waste a good strip. Now, the other one that is like this is probably this one here. So exact same principle again, and we can use it either landscape or go large first. There we go. Or we can use it portrait. There we go. Love it. So pretty. And then again, the smaller size. And then what we're going to do is just get some card bases that are going to match this, and just stamp with the same beautiful bundle. And the cool thing is with this set, you can see how quickly, like, look at all these card front sizes that we have. This same beautiful suite, which is the Expressions in Ink suite. There's some absolutely gorgeous sentiments here. Oh, hello, Charlotte, I've left you on there. But I love this thanks here. I think that this is going to be absolutely perfect for the cards. And if you wanted a little bit more stamping or more sponging, or if you wanted to add some elements, then you still have that option, because you've got a beautiful white space there. You've also got the beautiful dies that go with it. So it's almost set itself up to add this gorgeous element here. Like, imagine that with your thanks, which we can do now actually. We'll just show you how that works. Or you can just leave it really plain. Like, you've got the options, and that's what I love about this. You can layer, keep it really simple, or you can be even more simple and do it like so. Absolutely gorgeous paper. Again, you can see here with this one, you might decide to use these gorgeous leaves here. Look at that. We could put them in gold. So pretty. And really simple and quick cards, but they're going to look so effective, and they're going to make you look like an absolute professional. This paper being the base of your card. Now, the cool thing about this is literally I woke up this morning and I was like, well, I feel like doing some Love It, Chop It, and just didn't even know what I was doing. I hadn't planned this. I hadn't planned what I was making. I haven't pre-designed these cards. I've just jumped on here, and this is live. But that's the cool thing about having somewhere to begin. I think that's sort of half the battle for me, is where do I start with my card making? And when you've got the paper starting you, now we know what direction to go in. Like, we know what color base to use. We know what colors are going to stand out on here. So it's taking a lot of that sort of guesswork that sort of ends up stalling us in our card making. It's taking that out of it, right? And it's helping us to be creative quickly, and to be able to do it in bulk too, which is all a win-win. It's all brilliant, because that's really genuinely sitting down for me and trying to come up with a card from scratch can be quite intimidating. I mean, we're very fortunate that we can just go online and case cards. So we have a lot of support on Pinterest and on Google. You can Google things as well, and there's always lots of ideas. But when you make the paper the hero, it really genuinely is quite exciting, because you can come up with some cool things on your own. Now I'm just having a look here at the colors of this paper. So this is what's helping us to see what we can choose. So we've got the Evening Evergreen that we could choose for this beautiful background. We've got Just Jade, and the pink is actually Polished Pink. What have we got here for this one? I think this one would be Pear Pizzazz. Yep. So we'll try Pear Pizzazz, we'll try Polished Pink, and I think this one here, we'll have a look at both Pear Pizzazz, Just Jade, and the Evening Evergreen, and see which one we like the best. But this one definitely will be, or you could even do Whisper White with this one too, if you wanted to go for the basic white. That could be another alternative. So let's have a look here. I've done it in rainbow order, as you can see. So Evening Evergreen, oh, that's an interesting one. So that's this one here. I'll grab a couple of sheets of that. And then we've got Pear Pizzazz. What else have we got? Polished Pink down here. I feel like the price is right. Is it the price? No, the Wheel of Fortune. Have we got an A? You'd like a vowel? You'd like to buy a vowel, would you? So we've got Flirty Flamingo. Then this one's here is Polished Pink. So let's have a look at that one. And Just Jade. Where is our beautiful Just Jade? We've got the new Soft Succulent. Oh, it's just before that. There he is. So there's our colours. So that just helps us to be all ready to go with our colouring. And then all I do, because even here you can see that this one has only the Pear Pizzazz in it. And again, you could go neutral and go black. But this one has a beautiful Just Jade look to it. So we could bring out the Just Jade on that one. So really cool. It just takes away all the guesswork because it does it for you. Yes, please make decisions for me. I don't want to make decisions. So let's do, I want to do one of these ones actually. Let's have a look with the Evening Evergreen, because this looks hot, this paper. Oh, so beautiful. I love it like that. So these ones don't necessarily have any gold in it. So that one's actually from that pile there. So let's just try this one here. So that's Evening Evergreen. Oh, I do like it with the jade. And this is how I do it. I just put it on top and then I go, which one do I like the best? Which one pops for me the most? That's actually looks really nice as well. But I think I'm going to go for just jade. The Evening Evergreen is very nice, but I think I like the just jade. I don't want to go for too dark. So we'll just try that. And am I going to go landscape or... Because if I go landscape and we go like so, and we put our... We could actually use one of the smaller sentiments. We've got one there that says hello. So I could layer it like so. I do like that. So we'll do one landscape and one portrait. Now, if you're going to go landscape with my card templates, I recommend that you use the Gorgeous Grape base because that's the usual size that people use for landscape. So you just choppy that, whatever it is in your measurement for your country and your cardstock size. And this could totally be portrait as well. You just have to fold it. I'll show you actually. Let's show you. Because you fold them exactly the same. You just spin it. You just turn it slightly. I usually do my portrait cards like tall, like I cut the paper in half, but lengthways, not widthways. And it's mainly just for photography that I do it that way. This is like the typical card size that you would do. So one I can have portrait and one I can have landscape, just like that. And it's just the way you glue it down. And we'll go like so. So I think this one here will do. Just ignore the beautiful paper on the back side. Don't look, close your eyes, or buy another pack of paper. Just turn your eyes away, because then you're like, oh, but I think I like that side better. Just get 2 packs. That's our way of dealing with it. There we go. Beautiful. So simple and easy. And I love that background. So it's not a huge amount that you're seeing in the background, but it's so pretty. Now, should we go really blingy and go for gold? I think I've got some gold foil there that we can use. Let's have a look. Oh, Samantha just had the same idea. In fact, you know what we could try? I've even got some of the new shimmer. What's this one called? Gold and Rose Gold Metallic Specialty Paper. Should we try some of that? This is new in the catalogue. Yes, let's try that one. So pretty. So what we're going to do before because this is quite a fine dye, so this is where we remember to use our adhesive sheets, because they're going to be so helpful to us when we want to stick this baby down, because otherwise it's going to be a bit challenging sticking. I mean, we can still do it, no problem. You just sort of dot around the place with some Tombow glue, multi-purpose, but why muck around with glue when we've got adhesive sheets? So again, I put these in my clear mat case so I know where everything is. Otherwise I'd just be like, where did I have that last? Bruno organizes me. He's a good organizer. So I decided in the top there, so I'm going to do some sticking over here. So what these sheets do is when you peel it, the sticky's on this side, right? And then you're going to layer that over here. And you can cut this, you don't have to do it the full size. You may get little globby bits, but that's okay. Not a stress. And another cool thing is that you can layer this, and that's not going to be any drama, so don't stress if you go over the top of each other or you're not like right up close next to it. It's very forgiving, this adhesive sheet. And then I've got one piece left which I can pop straight back into my little storage case there. If you don't have the clear mount cases, they're fantastic. They're from Stampin' Up. Hello, Bruno. Bruno has been so busy this morning. We have non-stop received parcels. It has been like a bustling train station. So I'm going to grab my, I don't think the mini stem will fit this because it's a little bit wider. Actually, where is my little mini? Where did you go, little mini? He's so little I can't see him. Oh, that's right, he's on the shelf now. There he is over there. I'll test and I'll let you know if that die fits in. But I don't think so. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, yes, he can fit in. Just, we'll test it. We'll see if it does fit in. I don't know where the plates are though. Maybe Bruno can help me with that. Are they over there? No. No. We've done a little bit of rearranging in here. Bruno's done some tidying. Oh, that's all right. I'll use my big one. Oh, here they are. Found them. Found them, everyone. You can stop looking. They're underneath 4 cards, a trimmer. He's behind me. There we go. So you just layer this. I'll show you here. Layer this with those two. Now, because this paper obviously is not going to fit in, you will need to trim it down, and it's at 3 inches. But I don't mind chopping because I mean that's about 8.6 centimeters for those of you that use that. And then we just sort of wiggle this. Oh, maybe it won't fit. Shame. But what we could do, let me have a little play here and see what I can come up with. Because it probably fit, but not along the edge. Let's chop it anyway. I want to see here. We could actually do it so that it sits. Yes, I like that idea. So we're going to sit it so that this side is perfect and that sits like so, and then we can sort of chop off the top a little bit. It will make sense in a moment. See, I'm always thinking of new ideas. Okay. Oops, I've got it around the left-handed way. There we go. There we are. Whee! Now this is quite light, so you will need to use your handle to keep it sort of pushed down. And I will come back because we've got the adhesive sheet, so it might need a second round. Let's have a look here. What you can do is keep it in place, and to make sure it's cut out, turn it around, and you'll be able to see here the indentation is looking really good here. So, oh, and it's cut in the section that doesn't have an adhesive sheet. I love it. So what we can do, we'll keep it in place. This is a cool little idea for you all. And what we'll do is I'm going to cut to this size. So it was 3 inches. I'm going to add that sticky strip afterwards because it's actually on this bit. It's on the top bit here. So just keep an eye on that. Make sure you're cutting in the right spot. but I'll just cut this down to 3 inches and then I'll know that it will fit exactly on that cardstock and not have any overhang. And then we'll just run it through again. Simples. And of course this bit here is going to be a bit gluggy, but what you can do is just with your hand, or what else have I used before? I think, yeah, just rubbing it with your hands probably the easiest thing, just so you don't end up with glue all over your machine and your plates. So we'll just run that through again just so that it chops the adhesive sheet that I've just added. See? Nothing to look at here. Everything is fine. Do you like that, Patricia? Yeah. Britta and I say that to each other all the time. You can start looking. Oh, I wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. See, it was like it was always on there. No one saw a thing. And then what we can do is grab our cool little, you can use the, see if I've even got it. Oh, there it is. The little spongy thingamajig, or you can lift it and just do it like this. This is the cool take your pick tool. Oh, where's your little lid gone? You're looking very dangerous there, little one. And you just come in like so and grab all those pieces out. And if they're not moving, it could be that the adhesive sheet can make it a little bit bulky. So you just keep sort of playing around, or as you start pulling off, you'll notice that these pieces start to come out too. So that does help. So let's just peel those away. And then what we're going to do, you're probably wondering, what are you going to do with it half chopped off? Well, what we're going to do, we have to be very gentle with those bits, is we're going to stick it up in the corner here, like so. So it's going to have all this beautiful space here. Just notice it's got a little bit of glooby on there. I want to get my, you can actually use a clear stamp to do this, but I do have an adhesive remover that Stampin' Up used to sell, but you could use a polymer stamp set to do the exact same thing. So let's have a look here and see if these bits, yeah, they're going to come out. And if you find that they're not coming out, you can just run it through again. No big drama, it locks in place. But let's try peeling and see what happens. This is beautiful paper. This is the new gold, what is it called? It's a 6x6 metallic paper. It's actually smooth. Gold and rose gold 6x6 metallic specialty paper, in case you're wondering what that is. But we'll just peel this off and see what happens. See how it's coming off? Yeah, it's like as soon as you take the adhesive sheet, it sort of comes with it. And I don't mind if a few of those little bits here stay in. And then the other sheet. Isn't that amazing? Like, imagine trying to fiddly put in all of the little bits and pieces in here. No thank you. Ain't nobody got time for that. So just line it up here on both sides. Oh my goodness. People, are you seeing this? It's taking my breath away. It's so beautiful. And all we did was just put that little layer on top there. And as you can see, we can put it through the mini. Like, there's inventive ways that we can find a way to get it through the mini. I just chopped off the 2 edges and it's made this absolutely gorgeous addition to the corner of the card. Wouldn't have thought of that myself, to be honest. I don't think so, Charlotte. It's called winging it, all right? Fake it till you make it. And then what we'll do is use our beautiful new stamp set. So we can use the big thanks now because we've got more room. See, it hasn't been touched yet. Isn't this exciting? Get to play with this with you guys. So there's our thanks. And normally I would probably do the sentiment first, just in case there's a drama. But I'm getting a little bit more confident these days because I'm like, if I make a mistake, we can always cover it with something or put another layer on there. You can always, like, there's always a workaround. Because Stanza, Jessie will be proud of you, Randy. So what colour should we do? I think we might actually use the beautiful dark green here. What's he called again? The new one, Evening Evergreen. So I haven't used the Evening Evergreen. We'll just stamp it first and see what it looks like, see if I like it. Then I'll make my decision if I like him or not. The Evening Evergreen. But also gold embossed would look hot. If you want to use gold embossed, you could. But sometimes I find the gold emboss is good for background things, but not necessarily for sentiments. Because I don't know, I just feel like I can't read it properly. Are you guys the same? Now, I might bring out my handy little Stamparatus for this one. Why not? He's so handy. It's so useful. And he gets neglected. So what you do, you pop your little card in there. Line up where you think it is going to go. And it may not be straight, but that's okay. We can play around with it afterwards. And then you pick that up. And you can pop a magnet here just to keep this in place. We added a lot of washi tape here so that we can pick it up. And then you're going to stamp it. So what I do, up the top here, you can actually see there's lines like a grid. And you can just make sure it's all lined up properly and that it's happy next to that line, that grid. Another thing you can do is get your grid paper and just use some of the grid paper behind. If you can't see those lines, because they're very difficult to see, but you can use this paper here to just really get in there and say, okay, is that straight? And that, you know, that's just one way of doing sentiments. That's what I've found anyway. Now what I'm going to do is put that grid paper here. So got some scrap here that I can use. What have I got? I use it for all my scrap. Oh, here we go. I just want to have a look at this color. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just want to test it out a bit and make sure that it is a color. Oh yes, I love it. Yes, yes, yes. I can already see I'm going to love it. It's deep and dark and gorgeous. So just stamp that and bring it in. That all looks okay. Yes. Stamp, push down. Now don't stress if it's not perfect, because you can actually come in again, but I'm really, really happy with that. Are you happy with that? So delicious. Isn't that beautiful? It's taking my breath away. It's so beautiful. Now I noticed in here, they're very subtle, but this would be a little bit of fun. If you wanted to, if you felt like this white space was too white, but I'm actually really, really happy with this. I'm going to leave it as is. But there's these cute little dots here in the stamp set, tiny little 4 of them. And you could do like little gold splatters. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? I could show you my Salt Bay technique. I'm not using salt, by the way, people. I'm using embossing powder. And what I do is, this is just a fun little addition. You do not have to do this because this is gorgeous as is. If you want to stop here, go right ahead. Evening Evergreen is certainly going to be a colour I use for sentiment. It's a perfect sentiment colour. Really, really good. And it's just an alternative to using our neutrals because it's a really deep, dark green. It's just hot as. So I want to use gold. Let's have a look here. Is that our new gold? I've got a new gold. I'm getting to the stage, people. I'm literally on the cusp of putting my glasses on. I have them here somewhere. Here they are. Ready? It's the moment. We've turned a corner together, everyone. Yes, I'm going to put some splatters. No, she didn't. Yes, I've put my glasses on. I'm only. Oh, I can read. I can read, everyone. I can see everything. It's just to read. Everything else is fine. There it is. I can see it now. I can see the gold. I've read it. Okay, good. Thank you, glasses. You've done your job. 200 viewers. Oh, that's a bit exciting. Now, we don't need to emboss this, but we do need to put a little bit of Versamark down. And this is going to freak you out, people. But don't worry, there is a method to my madness. Now, first thing we want to make sure, because we're stamping directly on here with Versamark, is that the Versamark isn't dirty. Because if that puts dirt on there, I'd be very sad. No, it's all clear. Clear! So I'm just going to, no rhyme, no reason, just stamp a few things here, even over the top of our thanks. You're not going to see it. You won't even know it's there. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to grab some grid paper to put underneath because it could get a little messy here. We're going to, ready? Pick up our embossing powder and sprinkle over the top, just in little spots. And it doesn't look like much is happening here, but be very careful not to go too cray-cray. You can always add more. Okay, let's have a look at what that looks like. Now, because we've put the Versamark, it shouldn't fly away. It should stay there and be happy for us, but if not, we'll just add a little bit more. A little bit flew away, but nothing major. Don't worry about the card, we'll bend it back in shape. It's like bowing. Here we go. So we could probably even have a little bit more, I think. Yep, I reckon we can. So this will fold back. I know it looks a bit now, but it does settle. So if you decide you want some more, just again, stamp with your Versamark. And we'll just do a little bit more of a pile together, just so it really stands out. good to test it first, and then you'll know sort of what you're looking at. And now that it's heated up, it's going to be better. So maybe off the screen, heat it up. Yeah. Yeah, this is great for, like, if you wanted to do like a star, like stars in the sky. You could do this same thing with white emboss. And then create like a little starry sky. So pretty. Love, love, love. Now you probably can't see it here, but they have the most gorgeous gold little specks to it. And it's just filled up that little white space. You don't have to do it, but I just wanted to show you that technique. Oh, welcome, Roberta. It's Roberta's first time watching live. Welcome. So nice to have you here. Yes, it's a very different technique. So, you know, it might feel a bit weird at first, but, you know, there's nothing sticky on there. The Versamark has gone. It's not like as if it's still hanging around. But it's just a really cool way to add this additional bit of, yeah, nice. I know, isn't that cool? Yes, please use it. It'll be great for a nighttime scene or something like that. And then all we need to do, I already have them pre-cut, but I like to chop up my inserts for inside the card so that they're ready to go. And that's the Poppy Parade size that you saw before. And then we're going to look for our strips here that we chopped that we can use for the inside. What else have we got over here? We've got these ones here. Could use any of these. Oh, that might look nice, and then it's already chopped for us. I've got this one here. What are these ones? Oh, they're quite nice too, even though they're different coloring. It actually looks really lovely. So let's have a look here. I think I might actually bring in this, even though the color's random, I think it will look really nice on the inside. Just an additional bit of pop of color to go inside. So I'll stick that down. I'll move these out of the way. All my OCD friends, you must be having panic attacks at the moment with all this stuff all over my desk. Look, Kylie, do a tidy. Move the stuff out of the way. Yeah, I do work in chaos. It's how I roll. But I'll do a tidy for you all, because I know I'll feel better too. There we go. Move all that. Oh, feels so much better. There are our chopped pieces. We'll put that over there. My grid paper. So I'm just going to do a little bit of Tombow glue there along that strip. Add that down the bottom here, just for a little accent, and it doesn't have to be anything major, but if you wanted to go even more so, then you can add, you know, really go crazy on the inside of your card and add, you know, another one of these gorgeous layers on the inside, whatever you want to do. It's so exciting what the possibilities are. And then we'll just pop a bit of this on and put that inside. And like a lot of the things that I did on the front here, you could actually do before you stick down, but you know, we decided to add more and more and more. So this is a little bit bendy at the moment, but it'll settle down. And if it doesn't, I can put a book on top of it and flatten it. But isn't that gorgeous? How beautiful is this paper? And how beautiful are these dies? And how beautiful is this new gold? And it's crazy because the new gold is like actually soft. It's not rough at all. It's really pretty. And there's the rose gold. Absolutely stunning with this suite. yeah, you can go for your life with the gold. And everything that we've used, like the extra pieces, all of that will go into a clear mount case for me. I'll keep every single little scrap. Every single last piece will be kept because it's just beautiful. So let's have a look here. I just want to have a play with this one. So we know that our thanks is gorgeous. Maybe let's have a play of doing the whole die and see what that looks like. Just seeing if I've got any spare. Oh yeah, so there's some more here that I can keep, but I don't think that's going to be big enough for a whole piece. So what we'll do is we'll grab that, and maybe should we have a play with this one, see what it looks like. Let's do it. Maybe I can use that then, because I like to see different, like the different dies in here and how we can use them. And again, oh, you've got a little bit of adhesive, but I'll get another sheet. Yeah. So as you can see, this is a little bit wider, so I'm just going to grab my snippy snip snips, or you can even grab your trimmer and just chop that down. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, it's this way. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just, yeah, saving extra sort of hanging over. Oh, come on, little one. Even though it hung over. That's all right, we could just go like that and take off the gobbly bits before we run it through. There we go. And because I know, I'm pretty sure this is 3 inches. If not, we'll chop it down. Yeah, because it's a 6 by 6, so yeah, that should be 3. Yep, perfect. So that can run through our little mini again. Yay! Sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm in the zone. I'm in the creative zone. I'm loving it. So we pop that in, put our piece of amazing brushed metal, and I'm just going to go right to the edge on here, because then hopefully I can use this. We can use it on the inside of the card. Do a strip of this on the inside. See, there's always, nothing gets wasted, because we can decorate the inside with all our scraps. Love it. Here we go. Oh, good night, beautiful people. It looks like a must-have, yeah. The Expressions in Ink, it's called. Yes, it has the artfully inked stamp. It's beautiful, beautiful sweet. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite sweets in this catalog. So again, just check the other side. It all looks good. We can always come back in if we need to, because the dies are actually good. They sort of interlock. Even if you're coming back in again, you can hear them sort of click into place if you need to run them through again. There's a piece here that's a little bit, oh no, it seems all right. So this bit here, anyway, we'll peel it off and have a look. Oh, look at this. So detailed. So this is where your adhesive sheets are going to be like your best friend, because yeah, you don't want to be like trying to glue this by hand. Wow, this is spectacular. I love it in the brushed gold. Don't forget, Stampin' Up's also got gold foil as well. Yeah, good. You're coming away. I probably could have run it through one more time and this would have been easier. Just a little bit just sort of caught there. I'll get my little brush and see if that pops it out. because these, look how fine these leaves are. So fine. But they don't feel fragile, which is good. Just got to be a little bit patient. There we go. I think it's free, people. Free! Wow. Okay, let's have a look at this. I'm going to keep this to do our little strip on the inside. So a little bit of this has come away, but that's all right. Oh no, that's good. So what you can do, particularly with something like this, if your brush isn't sort of pulling these out, you can just use take your pick tool to push these pieces out. But I think a lot of these are going to come out as you pull off the adhesive sheet. But you might just want to loosen them a little bit. And then once you peel off that backing, and again, I'm not too fussed if some of them stay in, because it's beautiful. That one sort of seems a little bit caught. Oh yeah, there we go. But this is just so pretty. So you can just sort of stab little bits that you want to come out, and then pieces that you're happy to stay in, you might just leave them alone, because I think it'll look really hot with some of them left in. You can even put it down on here on your, rather than stabbing your hand. Not that I stabbed my hand, but this is probably a safer way of doing this. Using your little spongy thing. Alright, let's peel it off and see what happens, hey? This one seems to be not budging at all. This one seems, oh yeah, see, it's not cut all the way through. But even so, some of those will probably come off. Yeah, just run it through one more time and then you'll get, if you want it to really all be clean and come off, but I'm not, I really want to keep some of them on. So then I just peel this. Ooh, look at this. Stunning. See all of them coming out. Beautiful. So I'll see what it looks like on the other side. If we want to do any surgery, what you can do with something like this, you don't want to, because we've taken off the adhesive, so you don't want to put it directly onto here. So you could put it like if you've got some of the adhesive backing, so we can stick that down on there. If you want to do some more surgery, because this is like actually for adhesive, it's not going to take away the adhesive. Or you could use a window sheet, and that's if you want to take out a few more of these pieces, but you shouldn't have a problem if you just run it through the machine a little bit longer. But I really like the fact that there's some left in here. I think it's going to look really hot. Look at that. So breathtaking. So pretty. The only thing I don't want is little half pieces to be sticking through. I feel like that's still got adhesive. Oh, it does. There we go. Yep. So where's our piece of cardstock? So to work out where we want to line this up, we can just actually use our die, because I want to have enough space for the thanks. So I think something like that, because if we have a look at our thanks, yep, just along the edge there, I really like that look. So then I can bring in my actual piece, and Voila. Oh, hang on. Has that got a little bit of adhesive still? Yes. Ah, that's why. There was a piece where the leaves were. Okay, let me just do this first. So you will see a change. See how this is white? This has got like a little bit of colour to it still. And you take your pick tool, is going to be your friend to remove your adhesive sheet. Nice and easy. There we go. And that's why that was sort of sticking still. I don't think there's any others. Nope. Perfect. Ooh, even down like that would be gorgeous too. I think I've found a new way actually. Scrap what I just did before. I really like this. Like this. I think it should have enough room for the thanks. I'm going to make that go all the way to the edge, because it'll anchor that properly. Wow. And I'm not even like fussed if some of these even stay up, right, and they don't stick all the way down. Whoa, can you see that? Oh, so pretty, like so gorgeous. And I'll just cut this strip actually. I want to get that piece off because we don't want that hanging away. And then we're going to do our sentiment. So I'm going to wipe this really well with the chamois. Where is our chamois? Oh, there it is. What did it go over there? It's gone for a walkabout. I'm like, why is it not in my top drawer? So just come in. This is why I love the chamois, because it just makes sure everything is off. And then just to make sure, you can use your grid paper to take off any excess wet. Make sure that that's all fully dry. And then what we can do is line this up because we know that this is all happy. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Did you see my cards?
Wow.
Isn't it pretty?
Looks much nicer in person. No, it looks great in, but it looks like that.
Yeah, it's hot,
can't
isn't
really
it?
see
You can't
that on
tell. Yeah. If
Oh,
I
you
go
did
like that.
Subway. Sorry, I had a call, so I missed.
I know, there's a lot of things happening. Was it deliveries? More deliveries?
No.
Vino?
I came to see if you wanted another
Of
coffee.
course, yeah, I'll have a sip and you can get me another coffee. Everyone says hi, Bruno. Yeah,
Hello.
hi. Have we had any new team members this morning?
No, what are you waiting for, everyone?
Thank you. We had two
I thought you
yesterday,
were doing
I
the
think.
bleach card.
I
today.
was, but I changed because I'm a woman. I'm allowed to change my mind. Yes. Oh, that's exciting, Louise. I'm on your TV, am I? Oh, that's exciting. I like being on people's TV. I feel like a superstar then. A C-grade celebrity. Okay, I think that looks good there. but then we can do our little adjusting if we need to. It's just like lifting little bits of it, really, to make sure that it's all lined up straight. And it's just eyeballing, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's pretty good. The only one that won't see it perfectly lined up is Bruno. He's the only one that can see when it's not absolutely spot on. Yes, I need tweezers. That's a good idea, Cheryl. Definitely get tweezers for this set. Thank you. I think I have some around here somewhere. Safe. Who knows where. Oh my goodness. Can you people see this?
Hey.
It's so beautiful. I'm like speechless.
What?
Look at this.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That thanks is so cool.
What's that die collection?
That's part of the expressions in ink.
Wow.
I know. I've bought in the foil, the metallic. That's not part of it. But
I had like a conniption when you were putting glue on that other side.
what? Versamark on here.
No. Because the other side of this.
Oh, I know. It's so
It's like
sad,
that gold.
isn't it?
I'm like,
Yeah, it's painful, but you got to look away, people. You can't look at the other side.
just look away.
No, what did I say? Just buy another pack. Buy 2 packs. So you can use one side with the gold and one side. Yeah. I think that's probably one of our most difficult parts is gluing the nice side. It's like, look away, look away, look away. Don't look at the glue. Actually, I'll pull that off now because I'll end up being... I'll go, where did the thanks stamp go? That is so, so, so pretty. Like, I love this suite so much. And then we've got our insert. And I can cut a strip from here. So I want it to be... Well, actually, I'll cut the strip first. I want it to be a good size. I'm not going to be stingy. And I know what the size, it's the Poppy Parade layer. There we go. So it's going to go all the way to the edge. And stay there. Stay there, trimmer. And we've got adhesive sheets on here, so it's really handy. Peel. It's like I made a sticker from the metallic. There we go. Left a little bit of an edge there. Oh, not very straight. This is why I use Tombow glue, people. I could never get anything straight if I use... Yeah, we'll just leave that there. Look, it's peeled up. Yeah, this is why Kylie uses Tombow. This used to be the story of my life before I started using the green glue. I would just be constantly ripping stuff off because it wouldn't be straight. Let's see how bad it looks on here. Otherwise, I can do some surgery. Yeah, I think I need to do some surgery now. It's so funny. There we go. Just to take off, actually I'll come downwards. I notice when I'm doing smaller strips like that I need to come down, not up. Yep, nothing to look at here. It's perfectly acceptable. It's on an angle and that's on purpose. Your shopping list is growing, I know, right? I think sometimes with the new catalogue we might look at it and go, I don't know. I don't know if it's my thing. I don't know if I like it. But once we start seeing samples being made with it, it's just like a whole different story. Because you're seeing it being used, you're seeing it in action, and it just changes everything. Oh, that is so pretty. And that one as well. Check out that gold. Of course. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, to use that on another card. That would look very pretty. I could even cut it out to the edge. Do some snipping. Cut it out. But actually, it's nice in the block. Very, very pretty, isn't it? Yep. So yeah, there's all sorts of things that you can do. We won't waste anything around here. Yes. So there you go. So that is this gorgeous Love It Chop It. I really hope my video today has helped you to see that you can chop your paper, even the stuff that you are absolutely in love with. And just remember, like Bruno said, you know, it broke my heart when I saw you doing the other side, but it's all right. It's just paper and you can buy more. Kylie gives you permission to buy another pack. So then you can use one side for all of your cards and then the other side. I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this side because there's probably not going to be many people that are brave enough or have enough courage to put glue over this and cover it up. So it's just a great way to use this amazing paper, and I just love that they've got this white space through the middle, and it's perfect for Love It Chop It and for layering these gorgeous dies over the top of. Absolutely beautiful. And of course we just did some of it. This is just a few sheets, and you see how many cards we can make from just these. How much do we have left still? You ready for it? Just, you can't believe it. This is one pack of paper, and look at all the paper we've still got left. So much paper. So, you know, don't be afraid to use your paper, because it's almost like when you start using it, you're like, I'm never going to run out of this paper. It's just going to keep, it's like it has babies or something, because it just constantly keeps coming. Look at that one. Wowza. So beautiful. Just spectacular. So yeah, you're going to have lots of fun with this paper. And I love these gold lines. Oh, so amazing. So that's the expressions in ink. Now, what I might do with the other card that I showed you, this one here, I'll just go here for uno momento, and I'll do this. I've got some glue on the back of my card, of course. Oh, Kylie. How do you solve a problem like Kylie Bertucci? You just don't. You don't. No, I'm not a problem. I'm not a problem. I've got to keep telling myself that. You're not a problem, Kylie. You're just keeping it real. This is Kylie keeping it real. I've got glue on that one too. How even? It's on the desk somewhere. It's when I squished that piece. I bet you that's where it was from. Yay! I love these cards. Chop it! Love it! Chop it! So, let's have a little look here at this one. I'm going to do a separate video on this one because I think it needs its own, because it's a really cool technique and we're playing with bleach, so I better be careful. I don't want to hurry it. But yeah, look out for a video next week on this one, or maybe it's next week's video. But yeah, I really felt like doing Love It Chop It today. I know you forgive me. I know you'll be happy no matter what. And if not, that's fine. That's fine too. But it's been lovely catching up with you, and I really hope my card templates help you. And remember that May, we're already almost halfway through May. What has happened with time? Blink and it's like, what's happening? So make sure, thanks Pammy. I know, I had to tell myself that. So make sure you're making use of the special. Here in Australia, it's an extra $114 worth of product. So it's a great time to think about joining, particularly if you're looking at sweets like this and thinking, I want that sweet. Yes, then it's the, yes, I will change the title. Thank you, Terry. Terry, do you have OCD? I'll go, yes, Mum. Yes, I'm glad I changed my mind too. And then you've still got the bleach technique to look forward to. So there's always something exciting. And yes, the words are from the same set, Lydia. I'll show you it here. Where are we? I've got piles of things here on the side. Here we go. So that's the stamp set. And then you've got the paper. You've got the, let me show you in the catalogue exactly what is in this beautiful suite without spilling my new coffee that Breno gave me. Because, you know, these things do happen in this craft room. So it's on page, I think someone said 40 something. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, there's the pansy. I think I might just go to the, I'll go to the front. It's actually what's on the front cover too. I'll show you here. That's the front cover image. So that's actually this suite, the expressions in ink. Oh yeah, there's those gorgeous sequins that go with it. So see here, all of this page, this is all from that suite. Oh, there's these gold things that I can't say the name. Expressions in ink, page 96 and 97. Did you just see that, people? It literally opened up for me. So this is it here, and it's only $130 in Australia. And in the bundle, you get the paper, and you saw how much paper there was. You get the ephemera. I think I've said that right. I can't say that word. Ephemera, yeah, that one. That's that one there. You also get the bundle too. So the cling and the dies. So the dies are hidden a little bit there, but you can see that they're much, much bigger in real life. These two in particular are absolutely stunning. Look at those. So that's the pack. And these cut out the stamps. So, and this is a distinctive range too. So it, oh, Sarah wants to pick this as the selling winner. Yeah, I think it's my winner too. I really love this. And I love the colours that they've chosen. The brand new polished pink and the pale papaya are with it, and the evening evergreen. So 3 of the new ink colours are in this. So that's an excellent thing to add. Remember, when you're joining, you can add any item. Ephemera. Is that right? Ephemera. Thanks, Bruno. Thank you for phonetically saying that for me. Yes, I would love to. Maureen has asked a very good question, because I was actually just thinking that I should stamp and see what it looks like. I would love to do that because it's quite interesting. So let's do it in the polished pink, because we did the polished pink background, so we'll see what it looks like. I'll get some beautiful new polished pink because it is really gorgeous. And we'll get some some basic white. I stuffed myself, everyone. You proud of me? I'm proud of me. I don't have, oh yes, we've got the chopped one in the drawer. I'll use that. I'll use some of this. So we'll do that, and then I've got some scrappy grid paper here. Oh, I'll just move your comment out of the way there. Okay, let's do this. So So this is the distinctive range. So it sort of should have like pools of colour, and you'll see it even with stamping. See how some parts are coloured and some aren't? That's normal. Don't get freaked out by that, because you'll be like, what is going on here? And then we'll just do some stamping. I'm not sure how I'll end up using these, but I think looking at the designer series paper, it's probably... What? Get out of town. I don't believe what I'm seeing. That's amazing. Wow. I am without speech. And I'm just going to stamp this again just to see, because we've already stamped once. Let's have a look at it again. Oh yeah, you probably need to re-ink. Let's have a look at the flower. I'm excited by this. This is like spectacular. Gorgeous. Thank you for asking to do this, Maureen, because it's good to see this in action, isn't it? Whoa! Look. Can you believe? That's just one stamp. I haven't stamped off or anything. It's just done that for me. Actually, maybe now I'll try it with this one stamped off. Yeah, it definitely, stamping off definitely does no favors for it. But stamping on like once, yeah, amazeballs. And we'll do the leaf, because I've got some Just Jade here. This is not a card, by the way, people. People got to come on here and go, that's the ugliest card I've ever seen. This is just me playing. Let's have a look at this. So see how some are inked, some are not. Wow. That's so cool. How do they do this? Wow. That splatter there is absolutely amazing. And then the big one, let's have a look at that one. I want to have a look at the little dotties too. So see, some parts have got ink and it looks like some don't. Woo! Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. How cool is that? Yeah. It is like the shading's done for you. It looks like a scary face. And I just want to see here, so these little flowers. And I want to have a look at the dots too. So these ones look like little cuties. Thanks for getting me to do this. This is fun. I'll do the dots too. Do them all together. Okay. Oh, wow. That's amazing. And the dots are actually really good size. They're a bit larger. So they would be really nice to gold emboss. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for asking, Maureen. So cool. Yum, 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 yum. So there you go. That's really good fun. I like that a lot. That is going to be absolutely spectacular. So we'll have to watch this space, see what I come up with the stamps too. So amazing what Stampin' Up can keep coming up with. I don't know how they do it. Because I think they make all of these stamps themselves. So it would be quite a challenging new process to do things a different way. But yeah, love it. Chop it! Thank you, Maureen. Thanks for asking. Make your own designer series paper. Absolutely. Wouldn't that be fun? Just stamp the background and you've got this gorgeous addition to your card. Hi, Donna. Aw, you're an extrovert. Well, thank you all very much for being here. You ordered that sweet tonight, Terry. Aw, that's brilliant. I'm glad I can enable you to purchase something. I'm good at enabling purchases. I just dropped my little dotties, so I thought I'd better pick that up ASAP because I lost a stamp set. The start of the mini catalogue, I lost a stamp set, and randomly it was Miss You. Of all the things to lose was a Miss You sentiment, and I really missed it. I missed that sentiment. Actually, I better make sure Bruno puts that in the information when he's selling it. So I'll go and add those PDFs. Look out on our newsletter and make sure you're signed up for our newsletter, in fact, because you get a free PDF as well. So if you're not receiving our emails with updates and things like that, then go and do that. And yes, I will have information about the PDFs getting put up on Shopify on our store, and they're free, so you can just go and grab those. Have a look around, have a look at the new tutorials while you're there. Yeah, the PDF tutorial's only $5 Australian, which is crazy good price for some of you who are overseas. So yeah, and you get all the updates as well. Miranda said that she's using the card templates right now. I love that. That makes me really happy. So it says here, I'm using the card templates right now. They help me with some swap cards and they make it so much easier. They really do. Because then you know exactly what layers, you can work it all out, and then you're like, let's just spat out all the layers to me. So yeah, so there's our tutorial link. Yeah, I think that's all the info I've got for you. Terry, we'd love to have you as a customer. We know lots of our customers that actually shop with multiple customers. That's a thing. Yes, people really do that. I think they do that overseas as well. But yeah, anything we can help you with, we've got lots and lots of support and ideas and free card courses when you shop with us. Actually, I've got to organise that today, the card course, getting all my team members back in there, because we had to review who is current and who isn't, and they get to be added in for the next 6 months. Thank you for asking, Caitlin. How's my mum going? There's no change with her husband, Michael. Sadly, he, not walking, barely talking, but mum visits him regularly, and he has a lot of support, which is nice. She's got him under care because she's not able to lift him. It's quite full on for her. But yeah, she seems to be in really good spirits despite everything that's happened. My mum's a pretty tough woman. She had 5 kids, so she's pretty tough. But yeah, I can imagine she's probably putting on a brave face for us kids as well. So yeah, keep her in mind. Thank you for asking. The rest of the family doing good. We they caught up a couple of times, my brothers and sisters. So there's lots of support. I think having a big family really helps as well. But yeah, thank you for asking. Very sad time, but yeah, you have sad days. People said you have sad days and you have good days. And yeah, I think that's the case. But we seem to be on the up and up, which is good. Yeah, we're feeling for all of you around the world. We really are. There's lots of challenges for so many people. So big hugs from us. And thank you for your support. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, then please do so, and share if you like as well. And Terry, I'll definitely change the header. I'll change it now. And is there any other points, anything else that any of you wanted to bring up? I put here, love it, chop it. What's our new paper? Expressions in ink paper. There we go. Save. Just for you, Terry. I did it instantly. I'm doing really good, Louise. Really good. Yeah. A lot better. Still sad some days, but a lot better. Yeah. I went through a really tough time processing. I think it's a really strange thing when you lose a loved one, particularly a parent. Yeah, there's a lot of processing that goes on, but I'm fortunate to have a really good group of friends and family as well. But yeah, it's just incredible being able to get through it all. And I took some time out too. Bruno's been incredible. So that's been really good. I took it really easy. Did a lot of reading on the couch, lots of sleep-ins. And we had lots of gifts from friends. Even just this month, we've had so many beautiful gifts from friends, from beautiful demonstrators as well that have sent us gifts. So much so that, in fact, we were looking for one gift and I could not for the life of me find this gift from this beautiful demonstrator, Elaine. And we found it yesterday. I'm like, where on earth did we put this? Because we've been so spoiled and we're so grateful for all of your love and kindness. We've still got sympathy cards coming through and it's just so precious to us. So thank you for thinking of us. And I love crafty people. They're just special people. They really are. Yeah. Oh, the 24th anniversary of your dad passing tomorrow. Feeling for you, Caitlin. It's really tough. Not easy. And yesterday, in interesting news, was our 12th year anniversary with Stamping Up. 12 years! Can you believe it? I cannot believe where time has gone. We're having so much fun. Bruno has been with the business for 4 years now. I mean, obviously he was with me the whole way, but even more so the last 4 years. So it's been such a blessing to have this incredible business where it is today. I'm not saying that you could have the same business. If you're willing to work really hard, I'm making no promises whatsoever. But big hugs from us. We love you all very much and we appreciate your support. And we shall see you during the week. If there's anything we can help you with, just reach out, email. Don't feel like we're too busy for you, because we're not. We will get back to you as soon as we can. There's our email if you want to email. If you need help with ordering, whatever you need help with, we're here to give you the best opportunity and the best price as you possibly can get. The best fun. Oh, so nice. 5 years, Cynthia. Aww. So good being part of Stampin' Up, isn't it? A lot of fun. So big hugs to everyone. See you soon. See you during the week. You never know when. So make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss a notification. Bye, everyone.